Welcome to Nanny Knowledge with Miss Jen. Thanks for joining. Welcome, mommies, daddies, nannies, and grannies, or anyone just looking for information about all things baby. As I always say, if there's anything I didn't cover in this video today, please leave your comments down below. I'm always open to your suggestions, comments, and input. In this video, we're going to be talking about baby bath time rituals and routines. If you can keep that baby entertained and having fun in the bathtub, all the better for you. That's just killing time. That's just stretching. It's that stretching that we like to do. Let them play as long as they want, as long as they're not cold or shivering and their lips aren't turning blue. Just keep that water warm. It's okay for their fingers and toes to turn wrinkly. It's not hurting anything. Let your baby explore the bathtub and all of its corners. Let them swim and kick and splash. It's okay if you get wet. It's just water. If you really don't want to get too wet, drape one of those extra towels on your legs or around you so that you stay dry. Of course, if they're kicking or splashing that much and they're getting that much water all over the bathroom, you might want to tell them to just take it down a notch. Let those babies stay in those bathtubs as long as they want. A clean baby is a cute baby, right? Who doesn't love the smell of a clean, fresh baby? Just keep in mind that baby bath time can be your zen time. Make it zen. Stick your feet in, get a little foot wash. Prep yourself for that pedicure you're going to give yourself later in the day. You'll be fresh and clean. Well, at least your feet will be. Turn on some soft, tranquil music on your cell phone. You can catch up on your emails or some Facebooking or some social media if you want. Watch some of Miss Jen's videos on YouTube. Whatever you do, make sure you don't dangle that cell phone over the water in the tub, and make sure that you're paying very close attention to your baby in the water. Don't get too involved in some emails or work stuff on a laptop or your cell phone that you're distracted to the point where you're not paying attention to your little one that's in the bathtub. Sometimes what I like to do to let the babies play a little longer is I turn on the faucet just slightly enough that it's a little trickle coming out. Trickle, like a little tiny, not even a stream, just a little trickle, trickle, trickle. Give your kiddos a little toy cup or a lid to something that they can catch the water in. They can practice their motor skills. They can practice filling up their cup, pouring it out, filling up their cup and pouring it into another cup. It's an activity. It's helping them with their development. It's passing time for you, but for them, they're learning, they're developing, and they're having fun. You can fill your bathtub with the most expensive bath toys, but I can guarantee you, your little one is going to find it far more entertaining to play with the washcloth or the spigot or the little knobby knob that goes up and down to make the shower come on. They're going to find things to play with that you didn't even realize was a toy. Just make sure that it's safe, it's not too small that it can slip down on their throat, especially because it's wet and slippery. And don't let your little one suck on a washcloth. Especially babies who are in the middle of teething, they're always looking for something to chew on. They're always putting things in their mouth to relieve that pain of teething. Don't let them go to town on a washcloth that's been soaking in bath water. They're going to suck the water out of it. They're going to swallow it. They're going to ingest it, and it might make them sick or give them an upset tummy or diarrhea. Keep in mind, mommies, nannies, grannies, daddies, sometimes an accident will happen in the tub. Sometimes a little one will have a little poo-poo come out and they can't help it, and you didn't catch it in time, or you didn't see the look on their face when they were grunting and pushing and turning bright red. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't freak out. The easiest way to handle this little situation is to not let the baby see you get upset or scream or say bad words or curse. If you can just drain that water quickly, keep that baby's face upright and out of the water so they're not drinking or taking any sips while you're waiting for that poo-poo water to drain. Drain the tub completely and just take some nice hot water and splash it all over the surface of the tub where they were sitting. If it's a really messy one, you might need to get a wipe and wipe up that surface to make sure there's no remnants left behind. Have that little shopping bag, that little plastic grocery bag that I was telling you about, have that nearby so that you can grab that quickly and put the poo-poo in the bag along with the wipes that you use to clean up the baby's hiney and the bottom of the bathtub. Then you're pretty much starting from square one with that bath, starting all over again. Use some soap or something to wash that messy stuff off the surface of the tub so they're not sitting in it during their entire bath. I wouldn't use one of the baby's washcloths for this, for cleaning up, because that's going to be something that you're going to have to rinse out and clean and then put in the laundry. I would just use a baby wipe if you can, or some toilet paper if that's nearby since you're sitting in the bathroom. I know it's not fun to talk about some of these gross things, but poo happens. It's just poop, y'all. Again, keep that water warm, bring in some bubbles, have fun, be ready with all your supplies. Put your towels in there, a couple of washcloths, your gels and shampoos, your brushes and combs. cotton swabs for cleaning babies' ears. Try not to use your regular cotton swabs for cleaning the baby's ears. You want to use the kind that are designed specifically for cleaning a baby's ear. You might have seen them. They're shaped a little differently from our usual cotton swabs. They have a fatter round part and then a skinnier tip at the end. This is a safety feature so that you're not sticking that cotton swab too far into the baby's ear canal, potentially rupturing or damaging their eardrums. You don't need to dig too deep with these swabs. Just do a little twist, twist, twist. I always like to say, okay, ear, let's clean your ear. Let that baby know that you're going to go in. Let them know that it's time to sit still. Set them down, sitting up or laying still, and just say, okay, ear, let's clean your ear. And you turn it in and just do a couple twists. I always say, tickle, 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 so that they know I'm not going to hurt them or dig too deep. If that baby is wincing or crying or squirming or freaking out, you might be going in too deep. You need to not go in too deep. And again, if you use the baby-specific cotton swabs that are specifically designed for babies' ears, you're less likely to hurt baby or go too deep into their ear canal. When bath time is all done, I always like to let the kiddo know that they're almost done and we're wrapping up here. It's time to start preparing them to end that fun activity. You don't want to just pull the plug and say, okay, we're done here. Get over it. It's done. No more bath. The end. You don't want to surprise your kiddo by just pulling the drain and ending their fun. Give them a countdown warning. I talk about this in some of my other videos. Make sure that you're letting them know and giving them a few minutes notice or a little bit of warning before you're ending that fun activity. I like to say, okay, we're all done. Baby sign language. That's another video that I do. Baby sign language. Check it out. All done bath time or all done bath. And then I start singing a song, bye-bye water. Bath time is all done. You can make up your own little bye-bye water, whatever you want. Bath time is all done. Breaking it to them gently so that they're not disappointed and they won't get upset and start crying and screaming. Nothing harder than trying to get a baby out of the bathtub and they're kicking and screaming and fussing because they weren't done yet. Because they were having fun. Bath time is fun. Anyway, give them that warning. Let them know that you're going to be pulling the plug in a few minutes, 1 more minute or 5 more splashes, whatever it is that you want to use for your countdown to let that kiddo know that bath time is coming to an end and you're going to be pulling the plug soon and letting the water out. Say bye-bye to that water. We'll see you tomorrow for bath time again next time. If you're a mommy or daddy or nanny or granny that lets your little ones play with iPhones or iPads and watch their favorite songs and cartoons and videos, bath time is not the time for that. You don't want your devices falling into the bathtub. First of all, they're going to get ruined and damaged and have to be thrown away. But also there might be an electrocution risk there. So let's just make it clear from the start that if your baby's in the bath and there's water involved, there should be no cell phones, iPads, or laptops or devices that they can be watching their videos on. If they have a favorite rub-a-dub scrubby bath time song that they want to hear, set it up on the counter. If you have your cell phone or your iPad and you want it up on the counter for them to hear and play and listen to while they're in the bathtub, that's fine. Do not give access to that device to your baby. Your baby should not be touching that device while they're in the water. I don't care how old they are. Toddler, 10-year-old, 15-year-old. Of course, by then you shouldn't probably be giving baths to them. They should be on their own. But tell them not to bring the devices and the phones in the tub. Have fun with that baby's bath time. It's a habit that they're learning very young, and they're going to be doing it for the rest of their life. So make it a positive experience and give them those positive associations with baby bath time. If you have any favorite bath time toys that you really recommend, please leave them in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. You can do this, mommies, with a little bit of patience, some compassion, and a lot of love. I'm Miss Jen. Thanks for joining Nanny Knowledge with Miss Jen. Please leave some comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Some thumbs up are always nice. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. I invite you to script that. They do... Now I'm Miss Jen. Ow. That I'd like a lot of babies. No. When you're bathing a newborn, when I'm babying, I try to have that, what was I going to say? A baby standing up in a bathtub. Now would be a good time to apply those medications, creams, ointments. Now would be a good time to apply those creams, ointments. Just don't eat it. Some mommies prefer that their bath time is fun. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is the end of part 3. The link to all the other episodes are down below in the description. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Thanks again.